my biggest advice to anybody going manual to auto, do not do it when you're busy, like during your busy season. Have you came across it, the rapid registration on Instagram at all or no? Rapid Reg.
Yeah,
It's like
I've seen a little bit about it.
yeah, so that's what I'm using, and man, it's so great, dude. And until you can get the tri-lock, or the ultimate tip is ask questions to other big shops who are willing to like answer them, because like they already done it, they already know what they're doing,
Hmm.
and just like ask questions. Like that's what I did. I asked so many questions like other shops, and they're so helpful. And one thing I would recommend like big time is I don't know if you know or your listeners get like the red blockout screens because like versus like regular screens, like they don't have like the red blockout on the sides, so that way you don't have to like tape off one side. You don't have to tape off the t-shirt side because it already has like the blockout. You just got to tape off one side. It's a
Sure.
big like time saver for like taking the tape off the screens. No, but the one thing I wanted to say was if you don't have those red blockout screens, like make sure you tape off the because like manual printers they don't tape off. We don't have to tape off like the t-shirt side. Never did I. But so when I jumped on the manual, like I mean on the auto, I printed like 8 shirts with like the the ink went under the tape and onto the shirt. So because I didn't tape off the t-shirt side, so
Hmm.
like if you don't have those red blockout screens, just make sure you tape off the t-shirt side. Nobody kind of told me that, and I didn't know that. I ruined some shirts like that.
That's very interesting. Are there any other tips or things that you asked other shops that you found very helpful or insightful that you didn't know about?
When I first started, like I could not print a decent white base, like under base, and I don't know why. And I talked to one shop, and I was like, "How do you like?" I just asked them like straight up, like, "What's your angle on your squeegee blade?"
Hmm.
And that's like the only question I asked about the squeegee. And this guy, he helped me a lot. He's like, told me like 3 things to do to get like a decent white. And one of them was like fix the angle. Like my angle was like crazy, man. I was like, I don't know, because I never printed auto, so I didn't know how it was supposed to be. But it needed to be like that. It needed to be like a lot more stiff, more upright. My angle was crazy, so make sure your angle's more
More
straight,
vertical,
almost
you're saying? For
more vertical for sure. I don't want to say straight, but very close to it.
mhm.
Um,
Is there a degree or a
degree. Yeah, well, I think it might be like 10 or 15 is the
mhm.
angle, but it's kind of weird on the M&R. I'm surprised it doesn't have like an actual. It has numbers, but there's no like point to say exactly where you're at. So just make sure your angle's good. Also, I kind of feel like I don't want to act like I know what I'm talking about at all with this auto stuff, but this is what helped me to print a decent white. And then so the angle, make it go way slow. Like I was having it go way quick. Like slow it down. So like on the M&R for me, it's like put it at a 3. And
Mhm.
as soon as those 2 things, I was like I was like clearing the screen very nicely. So those 2 things, make sure your angle's good, like more vertical, and you can have the FUD go, I guess, however fast, but make sure the squeegee's going a little slower, like a lot slower. Also, probably just like watch videos, like probably on Instagram of how fast somebody else's squeegee is moving. You know, that's what I kind of did too. Uh, the red blockout screens, another printer gave me like that tip to make sure you get the red blockout screens. I don't know.
Have you had to worry about any maintenance yet? Although I know you bought new, so
It's been back in my mind every day because I know there is some stuff I need to take care of. I have the M&R rep coming out next month, or I'm sorry, next week, and
uh-huh.
I'm gonna have him because when they came, they gave me all the maintenance and all the operation and like, all this stuff. It was too much stuff, so yeah, I'm gonna have him follow up with me, and I'm gonna ask him like everything that needs to be like
Got it.
maintained.
Sure.
Yeah.